Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to participate in the Open Collab hashtag ATC MDC Open Collab. Now this collab is hosted by Tony from Creative Chica Halls and Crafts, Kimmy from Kimmy's Kitchen and More, and Kathy from Cat, Cass, and Callie. And the point of this collab is to share either artist trading cards, ATCs, or memory Dex cards, MDCs, that you have created. And you can upload your video on Thursday. And I'm so happy that I was able to jump in this week, and I'm going to be sharing some memory Dex cards that I made. And I'm trying to catch up on my Halloween crafting, as well as starting to do some fall crafting, and of course thinking about Christmas. So I've got a lot going on in my desk and in my craft room, but I love this time of year and was so happy that I could jump in and share some memory Dex cards that I made. So I'm going to start out by sharing some of the supplies that I used. And then I'll show you the memory Dex cards that I made. So I took out a couple of pads from Recollections, and one is Twilight, the other one is Mystic Moon. And these are not new. I've had them in my stash for a little while. I think I picked up Twilight last year, and Mystic Moon is one that, they brought back a couple of times around Halloween. They're kind of dark paper pads. This one, Twilight, isn't necessarily a Halloween pad, but it's got a lot of those purples and grays and blacks and some galaxy. Here's a sample of the paper. These are both 6x6 pads, and they're 24 sheets in each. And this one, of course, is a little bit darker. Spooky skulls, which are really popular this year. And again, some blacks and purples. I love those color combinations for Halloween crafting. So some paper from each of those. And then a new to me, and I was very excited to break it out and use it, the Trinity stamps. And this is Sheets and Giggles. These adorable ghosts and sweet sayings for Halloween. And of course, I also have the coordinating dies, because you know me with fussy cutting. Even though these are pretty simple images, if I don't have to fussy cut, I'm not going to. So Trinity Stamps made these adorable ghost stamps, and I was really excited to pick those up in my first time using them. And then I brought in a stencil, and this is from Visible Image, and it's Breaking Glass. So I used a little bit of this. I used some Distress mica stains and Decayed, and also in Fortune Teller. Can I tell you how much I love these Distress mica stains, especially the Halloween collections? And then I used some Distress Oxide and Carved Pumpkin, some little flat backs that I had in my stash, and some deco mesh. So that's what I used to create the memory Dex cards. Now let's get a look at how they turned out. So here is a look at my first one, and these are memory Dex dies that I had in my stash. I believe I picked them up from Amazon a while ago, but this is one of my favorite ones. Now this was one of the papers from the Mystic Moon, and it had some skulls on it, very dark paper, and I spritzed some Fortune Teller mica stain on it, and hopefully you can see all that beautiful purple glitter there in the background. I cut a piece of the deco mesh and added it behind this little ghost. And I should say that he is colored up with some Copics in a very, very pale lavender. And then I added my Spectrum Noir glitter pen, because I wanted him to have some glitter and shine too, because I love all of that sparkle. And the little sentiment from that stamp set is, "You're fabulous," adorable. And you can just see the bats and the skulls through that mica stain, and yet not all of the sheet is covered, because here you can see a great little spider there on the bottom. So I just love that it gives that purple tinge and then all of that glitter from the mica, and that is such an adorable stamp. He's not too terribly spooky, but he's also cute. And that is my first one. Okay, on this one, it was a galaxy background, and I overlaid that breaking glass stencil, and I took out my carved pumpkin distress oxide and stenciled all around that. Then, of course, I hit it with some water, but you can see, hopefully you can see the breaking glass effect and what it kind of left on that page when I added the water. What I've done here is I've popped up this one. I should have said on the other one that I popped him up as well. He's on a purple scalloped die cut. Again, with the deco mesh that I just think adds a lot to it. He's colored up with Copic and the Spectrum Noir glitter pen, so you can see all the glitter and shine. I keep moving these around, so I'm catching as much light as I can. A few flat back gems in black. This sentiment is Have a Spooktacular Halloween from that same stamp set from Trinity Stamps. I just think that's adorable. And I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. Now, I should have said that all of the background, the backs of these are also on kind of a glitter cardstock in a really soft gray beige. It's kind of a grayish color, but it also has some sparkle to it. That's the paper that I used for the back so that I can include my information before I send it off. And I do leave all of them blank until I get ready to send them off. So that's my second one. And here is my third one. Now this one was again one of the papers from the Mystic Moon. The second one was from the Twilight paper pad. And this one also has some skulls on the background there and some flowers. Spooky but cute. And for this one, I used the Decayed mica spray because it's a different look to it. You can see how it's sort of almost like a pewter color. And then I added this bad die cut, and I've put some Spectrum Noir glitter pen on that, and also did like a splatter. Little pieces of the deco mesh behind these two ghosts that are popped up, and they're also they also have that Spectrum Noir glitter to them. This one says Happy Spooky Season. Some flat back orange gemstones there on that. And then here's a look at the back. Can you see the glitter in that paper too? Just subtle, but really cute. So that's my third one. So here's another look at the 3 memory Dex cards that I created for this week. It's such a fun open collab. I hope you will follow that hashtag ATC MDC Open Collab. I want to thank Tony and Kimmy and Kathy for hosting this fun collab. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you might consider hitting that subscribe button. Ring the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.